Galfond with ace-ace. My real favorite hand. And Rutherford wakes up with queens. Only 26 big blinds deep, effective. Rutherford only has actually 14 big blinds. Take that back. Yeah, this is GG, my friend, Rutherford.
We saw queens run really good. Seems like they couldn't miss the other day.
That was day 3, though. This is
yeah,
day 4,
different.
new day. Yeah.
Okay. Raise all into 143, as you see. Yep, there's the call. Yeah, I'll call. So a chance for Farah Galfond to pick up a nice little chunk of chips here. Here we go. Aces versus queens. Queens at risk. No pain. Peter Rutherford looking, ooh.
Picks up
Problem there.
some extra outs there. Jack will give him the straight.
And there you go.
Good luck, everyone.
Thank you.
Nice. Aces hold.
The always quiet DePaulo on the rail.
Ryan busted last night or today?
I don't know. Actually, I think he busted before the money. I remember seeing a post, but we have Matusow with quads. There's gonna be, he's gonna find some way to complain about this. I'm not sure how yet, but
I have quads.
I believe you if you say it.
I don't think I'm gonna lie.
Oh, he's not lying.
Good thing I didn't hit the river.
I was just begging to give you whatever you were looking for. I had to give you the free one.
I
believe you.
Oh my god.
Applause for quads now?
be up against the dominating king.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it is like chess where you have to think about the next move you might make as well. All right, Matusow, ace-7 against the 9-8 of Zawadzki. And there is a king of clubs on the end as Zawadzki gets there with the flush.
Oh, yeah.
Escort left. I was like, give it to me. I'll pay him. Probably last time I saw you.
Good move.
Huh? Keeping it now. It's been too long.
I don't even know about it.
I texted it to you.
Huh?
Mike's going to posture
I think next day,
with
yeah.
the clubs out there.
Or that day, one of them.
Matusow working just under $500,000. Zawadzki's had chips the whole way today. $1.2 million to start the hand.
How much are you up on the video machine?
Decent amount.
Oh, yeah?
And Zawadzki just thinking about if he can
You had
raise
like 3 of them
this
this summer, right?
flush and how much he can possibly
four.
get from Matusow.
First 4 nights here, I hit 3.
Damn.
Different casinos too, all
The
different.
thing about Mike's
crazy.
aggression and any player like Mike and their aggression, when you put out something like that and get played back at like this, a lot of times you know where you're at. And might be saving himself some money.
Dude, the
and
first
trauma.
one I played for like, I mean, a
Having
minute
to
if that.
worry if you're going to call it or not.
First one I played for like a minute 30.
Yeah, with
Oh,
just
really?
ace high, this is
I
going
held
to come
ace
up.
jack.
This is a much more interesting hand if his suits were switched and he had the ace of clubs to see if he can cook up a river raise, but I don't think we're going to see any of that right now. Wow.
All in?
No way.
All in? Matusow with a 2022 blow up, maybe? Old school Mike.
This is crazy because if he had the ace of clubs, I think this is a lot cooler. This is so risky.
Zawadzki with a made flush, but it's a 9-high flush on the end. And now Matusow putting 390,000 chips. And Zawadzki in the tank. We'll be back to that hand in just a moment. You're not going to miss anything. We've got another all-in. Whitmire all-in with king-queen against the ace-queen of Farah Galfond, who...
Whoa.
Wow, they both flopped queen-queen 10. I'm sorry, it's Damian Salas, my bad.
Had to make sure that wasn't the hearts over there.
Salas with the ace-queen, Widmeyer with the king-queen. Didn't have a big stack. And with anyone else, you'd be loving this, but Salas with the ace-queen.
Got some chop outs, 10-7.
Yeah.
Nope.
GG.
So there you go, just like that. Widmeyer knocked off of this table. He was nursing the short stack for a little while.
I'm dying to see what happens with that Matusow bluff.
Salas with a nice pickup there. Hasn't played a lot of hands. All right, let's go back to beat. And Mike Matusow just bluff shoved all his chips into a made flush.
This is a really tough spot for Zawadzki. You have a paired board. You only have the 9-high flush. You have the zillionth nuts. You know, you were confidently raising this for value, but it did go lead, and then you raised, and then you got jammed on. Also, Matusow put out one of those blocker-looking bets of only 70K, and
I can't tell. I can't see from here.
You can easily do that with boats and nuts trying to get raised. So, like, this is a really just an interesting line by Matusow.
Nikolaj Zawadzki with a chance to take out 4-time bracelet winner Mike Matusow if he could muster up a call here. But Mike has built a story that is tough to crack.
And it's just not that many more chips. That's what makes this so incredible that he pulled the trigger here. This is not a huge call from Zawadzki, chip-wise.
Exactly. 2.5 times the stack of Mike to start the hand. Could this be the end of the 2022 World Series of Poker for that man, Mike Matusow?
Is this really, it's 215,000 more to call? Is that really what it is?
Yeah.
So he's getting, this is insane. Getting over 3-1.
It's 2-1, yes?
Perhaps thinking though Matusow just is never bluffing.
Who bluffs off their main event?
It's looking at you weird.
Old Matusow, these chips are in the middle already, right? When Matusow is known for blowing up, he would get snapped off. But this is a new Matusow.
It is. It is.
Much less crazy.
Now he's going to cut out the calling chips and see how much he has left behind. And to Jamie's point, he's going to have a lot left behind, so that might make the call easier. He does call, and Matusow is gone.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. Hey, Mike.
I went for it. I didn't get a flush. Nice hand.
Day
No,
4,
good.
Mike went for
Sorry,
it.
it took me so long.
No, yeah, that took us so long. Man,
It took you so long. That
you
was
can only beat a bluff.
Yeah, I know. But I know that you are the guy
You made a great play
with that trigger.
against the.
I thought Matusow was saying what took you so long. He was responding to someone asking what took him so long, which I'm like, that's a tough call with 9-8 clubs there. It's not easy.
Guys, easy.
Galfond with the opportunity to set mine with her 4s if she'd like to. It's nice to be on the button for this.
She does. Not too bad. Farah starting the hand with just over 600,000.
I'm surrender, man. Again, 2 lady. I'm done.
Yeah, it's not often you're in a 10K main event and you're on day 4 playing a hand versus 2 women. Oh, and wow. 2 hearts as well. So Rodriguez is going to feel good about this flop, but she's drawing nearly dead to the boat of Farah Galfond.
Amazing flop, and what has been an amazing day for Farah Galfond.
Quads.
Checks. Oh, and quad alert. Quad alert again at our featured table. Matusow had it earlier at table B now. Galfond with 4 4s. 2 other players on a heart draw. Or 1 other player on a heart draw, I'm sorry.
And go really small. She could even have gone smaller than this and just try to keep the ace highs and the king highs in there.
Now with the heart draw, Rodriguez Tabares.
And how sticky is Wynn going to get with just the ace high on the double paired board?
He started the hand with
More than
million
sticky. Wow. Is
of,
he goes for the raise.
now the acting skills become well oiled for Farah Galfond.
There's really no reason for her to do anything except for call, because 9's full is going to go for value on the river again. So if that's what you're thinking your opponent most likely has, you can just call, keep their bluffs in there, hope they fire another one on the river, and then hope if they have 9's full that they're just going to get it all in on the river.
Look at the lips, pursed lips, a bite of the lip.
Call.
Call. There you go. Before you move, just say call.
Call.
Does she fold?
Yeah, I mean, the
Yeah.
nut flush draw, double pair board, not looking so good anymore. Your ace high,
Double pair board, yeah.
not looking good when you have an opponent who's willing to raise and one who's willing to call. What do you do now?
Wynn has the action. He had just raised the action, raising into quads.
Yeah, and a
Now
very
checks.
wise shutdown.
It's not nuts. That doesn't have to bet it.
Not exactly what Farah wanted to see. She was hoping he had 9's full and that she was going to win an even bigger pot. But I doubt Wynn is going to put any more chips in here.
So 442 in the middle. What is enticing? Are you looking in the 150 range or something? I mean, can you? It probably doesn't matter, like you say, what she puts
she
in.
goes all in, just hopeful that he has 9's full. That's he's done with this hand. He has folded this hand in his mind already. Is this just a make it look good couple second tank?
He's been around the block. Over $1 million in earnings. But this one would be wild to think that ace high on a double paired board is good.
Especially with so much action on the turn, I think you just stop thinking bad thoughts. Yeah.
Wow. What a pickup. Do not tell no one I said blockers. That's what we like to see. It's the main event chip castle. There's Zawadzki. Oh, wow!
Baby, let's go.
There really are two other jacks in the deck. Apologies to Norman.
That is a very fun card, and if you're Ying Wang filming this, that's got to be pretty fun. It'd be funny if she was also like documenting like a vlog, like, and I just turned the nuts. Oh yeah,
They can't win it outright.
It'll show 0%, but don't be alarmed. It's just because they can't win it outright. They're going to be chopping it 50-50.
The percentages are to win the hand outright. That's why it says 0. Both of them have made Broadway. McEwen with a chance for a boat to scoop it, knock Wang out.
Okay. Can I film the end though? Okay.
Oh, you can't film during the hand? I thought you
We're
could.
at the feature table. Maybe it was still photos.
Huh.
She did try.
I know some bloggers get permission, but maybe you need to get permission or a press pass or something.
So action on McEwen here after Zawadzki goes for 250 after McEwen just turned a set, which is no good at the moment.
So a lot to think about as Zawadzki had 4-bet to 156K pre-flop. You don't feel amazing about your set of jacks. You know the set of kings is in play and ace queens in play, both possible.
Again, McEwen looking for a paired board.
No paired board, but McEwen is saved by this, though. You can't feel good about your set of jacks in a 4-liner that an ace completes.
He's not going to get any chips back.
But a bit disappointing of a card, more than a bit disappointing for Zawadzki.
250.
There you go, bud.
250.
He goes for same bet, just trying to get a little more value if possible.
He's in the middle of an all-in hand right now.
Yeah, that look says it all. He doesn't know that he was saved by that queen.
Take that.
Not the fun river, Nikolai. Not good river for me.
Not a fun river for
Okay.
Nikolai
You got
either.
very lucky.
I guess, what did you have, like 10s?
Better.
Yeah, I'm right?
Yes. Better.
Better. I'm not the dealer. Taylor is my buddy.
I think we're having a bit of a memorial service for
It's a long
McEwen's
one.
hand right now. Yeah, I don't think he could really consider putting these chips in the pot. I think this is just a what could have been kind of feeling. If this board pairs, he's just one of the chip leaders instead of what's about to happen.
Matthew McEwen, 640,000 left in his stack. Just having a hard time folding these 3 jacks. It's such a nasty board for his hand. Zawadzki, Wang will not chop it up evenly, but Wang, who started the hand with 39,000, as you see, will hang around no matter what happens here. I have seen a player call a clock on himself.
That's the worst river I can get.
So 3 jacks into the muck. Ace queen against.
Whoa, I've saved
Yep, ace queen.
I do like the chop.
River saved.
Wow, McEwen, do you see the wry smile when he saw the hands? He just kind of, I'm not going to show you, but yeah, good fold.
They're back to outer table C.
John
Another all-in
Sin.
is upon us. Yes, Ali?
All in with Jack 9. Sean Troha has called with Ace 7. I believe Sin is covered. Yes, that black button indicating that he is the all-in player. 2 clubs on the board, despite the ace being out there. It's not a bad development for Sin, who's got the flush draw. Top pair for Troha. Eight on the turn, no help to that Jack 9 suited. Is there a club in the deck to save John Sin? No, he hits the jack, but that pair is no good. Sean Troha has eliminated the former main event champion here on day 4.
Good run, sir.
2 aces for Damian Salas.
Under the gun 1. Hijack 3-bet. Now here comes Salas out of the cutoff. And once again, ace-king suited will be in a very uncomfortable position where one might lean fold pre, which is quite rare for that to happen twice in 20 minutes or what have you. See what Salas comes with.
Nice. Raise has been declared. The amount is TBD.
Seemingly a nice size. The initial open to 30, win 3-betting to 85.
Fold.
Damien coming with 205. And the way he sort of went about his business was nice as well. I could see Wynn's curiosity being piqued here. Wynn is peeling here. 480 in the middle. See how ugly this gets for Wynn, or perhaps Salas. 993 rainbow, 1 diamond. Ali.
480,000 in the middle. Wynn checking and in a world of hurt.
Comes with quarter pot, some odd.
Oh, and no hesitation out of Wynn to make that call, being laid the roughly 5-1. Oh, and this is a real problem for him as he has spiked the king of hearts on this turn, giving him kings and nines with that ace kicker. Still checking along with the flow of play, but the path to an exit far murkier now.
Oh, very much so, Ali. His peel was somewhat understandable. The ace-king high, the 3 diamonds. Salas has been known to, oh, look at this. Salas slaying a little rope slash.
Protecting against maybe the 9?
I suppose more kings full than the 9 in a line such as this, but might be a little bit of both. Of course, now Wynn pursues value. After the Salas check, queens come to mind as a hand that Salas could have. Comes with 300k. Let's see if Salas puts him in 275 rather, or just elects to call and preserve the stack just in case he does have king-king or perhaps quads.
Does ace-king exactly not strike you as the only hand that we could put in, ask for the rest of that 580 and get called by that we beat?
That's an interesting point. I think you're right about that, Ali.
And if that is the case, does that not dissuade us from taking that line, given there would be more hands that we are beaten by?
This would seem logical, what you're saying. If we're just in a cash game or day one, so you just get it in there, you know, and kind of live with it. But in a spot such as this, perhaps we do go for just call.
As Damian does.
This is a tough one for Wynn to see.
Yeah.
Queen Jack.
Horticulture is my guess. He's from Berkeley, by the way. That's dead where I'm from.
35?
There you go.
You've lost me, Ali. Many cases of this, though. Yin is in as well.
Heads up. That's heads up right now? Yeah.
Well,
Playing for like
Humboldt.
100.
Northern Cali, I guess.
Bit of a golden triangle.
Understood, yeah. Well, you know, holler at me after the broadcast, by the way.
Lady, too.
Lady.
King 8 deuce, 2 clubs. Flush draw for Yin. Top pair for Aldemir. Bit naked for Kolner. The red Jack 9.
$75K, the bet from Yao Yin, 58-year-old from La Crosse, Wisconsin.
You know, Yin leads out straight away. A little bit unorthodox on a disconnected king high board, defending big blind versus a hijack open and a small blind call. But he's sort of seeing where he's at. For Aldemir, let's observe the procedures. Probably we come with a call, but
there's no argument for inflating this pot with this particular hand out of position, is there?
there are some arguments. If he thinks Yin is doing this with something like every king X, then the 10 kicker becomes quite strong. Flush draw so on, but he does come with the sort of conventional route. Here we go.
So down to heads up as the pre-flop raiser's out of there. The 7 is of no assistance to either player. Up go the shades.
Oh, look at this. Holy, did he just snap jam? That the puck is next to that. He's all in, Ali.
He sure is. And he's got Aldemir covered.
Snap, by the way. Easier said than done from the booth, but I think after a quite long tank, Korai probably finds this call, although he's grabbing his cards. A lot easier from the booth, by the way. Just south of 30 bigs. Let's just peruse. Here we are. Odd spot for Korai.
I have to ask, Nick. It is the main. And one of the things that I've heard so often from people,
let's observe the champ here. Go on, Ali.
Is don't go broke with one pair.
I know what you're saying, but big blind, he just defends. We can rule out ace-king. We can rule out ace-ace. Yes, he can have two pair, 8-deuce suited, some kind of kings up.
Yeah.
But he's just going to snap jam like this? Korai just asked him if he has two pair. Let's just observe. And then all the flush draws come to mind, and then the combo draws, which might have connected with the 7, 5, 9 of clubs, and so on. Tough spot for Korai here.
Do we presume that the likes of King Jack and King Queen would be less inclined to jam and maybe come with something a little bit more standard in terms of sizing, and the ace-kings we hear from pre?
I suppose that might be something we're thinking. I do think king-jack and king-queen are possible in this odd sort of spot.
The 8 deuces maybe don't defend. The 8-7 wouldn't play this way. The pocket pairs, 8s and 7s, deuces. Let's look at the flop.
This and a stare down from Mr. Yin as well. Very nice, sir.
The pocket 8s and the pocket deuces would want more chips to come in. This is sort of a pressure move here from Yin.
I agree with all of this, Ollie.
Oh, sorry. Zaten beeld.
Champion of the world here, guys. Tony does call, Ollie. Mr. Yin doesn't like it, and here we are. Karai finds himself as a 4-1 favorite, 1 to come. 1.1 in the middle.
Yeah? Oreo. Oh, yeah. Queen 4.
A very gutsy call for his tournament life here by Karai Aldemir, but he is by no means out of the woods. Needs to fade the 9 outs. All those clubs at the top of your screen would send him packing and give Yao Yin this pot. What's the river? It's the 6. It's black, but it's a spade. And Karai Aldemir's run at a defense continues.
Sure does. Bravo.
So we do see the 2 king jacks turning into top 2 on the turn here, bringing us up to speed. It was Dooley Alshanti who made it 40,000 to go pre. Aaron Zhang and Dan Smith both flatted from the cutoff and the button respectively. On the flop of Jack 6-9, Alshanti checked. It was Zhang who fired with top pair king kicker. Smith flatted. Dooley was out of there. And then the check on the turn from Zhang has drawn a bet of 215,000 from Smith. And how will he respond?
We shall see. As we can see, far less exciting for us as it is for them. Both Aaron and Dan obviously having visions of doubling or winning a huge pot. Zhang does come with the raise.
675.
And for Dan, let's see. In regards to call or raise, both seem like ways to go. Perhaps under normal circumstances with less of an action guy, you might go for call here. But against Zhang, who's shown a propensity to really get after it, jam has to be a consideration.
675,000 represents a raise of 460K.
Sorry, what's the bet?
675.
Call.
Call.
Does come with call.
Yep. $1.7 million chip pot.
Oh, you know, and it's interesting.
10 on the river does present straight opportunities for any queen.
Well, it's interesting. Well, let's see. But Zhang is the kind of guy who could find a way to win this pot out of nowhere with this particular hand. Neither player likes to see it, but 1.7 in there.
Well, he's got his eye on that 4-liner with the gap. He knows any queen makes a straight. Is he going to try to rep that hand?
These are the questions.
I mean, that really would be just turning the king-jack into a bluff, I presume?
Something like that. Let's see.
780K.
780.
Oh, look at that.
780, and Smith immediately sits up.
Silky.
What a spot this is.
780. And might he claim this pot all to himself? Worthy of note, Dan Smith unblocks diamonds, and that backdoor diamond draw did not get there.
Nice set, Ali. Well, this bet is very, very annoying for Dan. The size really looks like a queen. Intriguing procedures here from Mr. Zhang. Wow. Crazy spot for Dan.
You got an extra one? If you want one, please.
Zhang's willingness to continue on the river after check raising the turn, despite the arrival of the 10, certainly does imply the presence of a queen, doesn't it?
Indeed, Ali. But he's also
The
an
bet
action
780?
guy.
780.
Confirming the bet.
Fold.
Wow.
Does get through.
No. Come on, this one we want to see. You showed every bluff all day.
It's okay. I mean, it's 30-minute delay. You can see it online.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Did you bluff me?
What?
Did you bluff me?
Of course, the value of it. You got 10 jack, right?
I had better.
The better 10 jack?
Yeah.
I'll give you king 10 then.
I had king jack.
You have king jack. Bad lay down.
Choose one beer. I like this guy's style.
Small
And
blind.
he's going to take his shirt off as a bonus.
Repops.
It could happen.
Could happen.
It could happen.
Look at Dan Smith looking over at Aaron Zhang with so much suspicion. The man has established himself as the force to be reckoned with here at the feature table and willing to play all parts in all manners. And when that is the case, obviously, it becomes very difficult to operate against.
Something of an idea, by the way. 3-bet a hand such as this. Al-Shanti's in.
145.
330 in the middle.
Ace-high flop. Both players with the pair. Zhang has the ace of diamonds working, but he is out-kicked. 5 of spades works the backdoor straight angle as well. Out of position. 330 in the middle. Has Al-Shanti well covered.
Yeehaw, indeed.
I like her rail, don't you?
Me too. Me too.
Okay.
Three. Thank you.
Okay, I've already gone through my quota for the day,
What'd you say?
for the year, possibly.
What'd you say about me? Oh, okay.
Zhang taking a minute 15 before following through on his pre-flop 3-bet with an 85K barrel.
I thought you had pull around here.
I thought so too.
It's not, yeah, it's not looking like it.
Hellmuth would have had him already.
Yeah.
I just get bluffed. Now I'm getting chirped. Everything I don't like.
Al-Shanti flats.
We get 10 Coronas for the rail.
Now with king on the turn.
Yeah.
I can buy this round. Okay. Hey, I'm a sugar mama.
Thanks.
If you guys want to get a picture of us, or at the, I mean,
Half a
what the hell's
million
your
in the
job?
middle now, Nick.
Cameras
760
don't
behind for
Yeah.
Al-Shanti. And Zhang, we know, capable of barreling 3 streets, but how likely is it that this ace-queen finds a
mean, we need
fold
better
at some
friends.
point?
Very
I
true.
don't think this ace-queen is foldable in this climate. And
Yes,
for Zhang,
that is
perhaps
indeed
be more well served.
That is indeed the reality of things.
Here we are.
More well served, too.
Not a lot of kicker to work with here. The ace of diamonds, of course, so key. We saw him kind of merge the king-jack before versus Dan Smith. Perhaps he has ideas on a diamond river. That is the sort of card where Al-Shanti could find a path towards the muck, but any kind of innocuous card.
Oh my goodness, what sweet relief for the ace-5.
Indeed,
As
Holly.
the board pairs, and now Zhang will chop at showdown, playing the king kicker on the board.
Look at this guy, by the way. He's looking away, he's calculating, you know? And for Al-Shanti, a fairly sick card to see. Suppose it's better than something like a 9 of diamonds, but still, it's not really the one that he wanted to see. Big component of his hand, of course, was the queen kicker. Let's see.
Come on.
And Zhang wants the rest of it.
Like a 7 or something so stupid like that.
And this is uncomfortable for Al-Shanti
Of
because
course.
he doesn't want to put 575 in there thinking at best he's chopping. And he's worried about Zhang having taken this line with a 7.
Of course, if anybody could have the 7, it's Zhang. And as we
We're
touched
acting
upon,
so differently from every time we've done an
Wow.
sick.
Here we go.
Saying that I know you don't have ace.
What?
You say?
You want to
Those
talk to
might
me?
be mine.
You have a 7 for sure. That's what I'm
Yeah.
Saying that I know you don't have ace and you don't have 7.
Our whole body
100%.
sweaty.
I guarantee it.
Oh.
That's why I think so long make her value be here.
Sorry?
I say that's why I think so long make her value be here. Because you never got 7 and ace. Maybe pocket 10, something like that. Pocket 9s. That's the max you can get. Pocket 9s. Pocket 9s, pocket
Why are you so confident, bro? Stop talking.
You say you like to talk to me. If you say no, I won't talk to you. That's why they move us to the future table, right?
How the heck are you bluffing? It's so
You want me to
chill.
talk?
There's so many draws. Oh my god, all the diamonds, all your bullshit 8-5, 9-8 suited.
Did you have to bet the flop?
I don't know.
You 3-bet pre-flop.
Yes, I did.
Bet flop,
145.
then you bet turn,
3-bet pre-
then you bet river.
I told you, you got pocket 8s, pocket 9s, and pocket 10s. You pick one.
You pick.
I guarantee. I guarantee you have that 3 hand. One of them.
I don't know why this time I actually feel you have it. I mean, like Doesn't shit.
I always have it. I promise you. It's your tournament life. Think about it.
I can live with that.
Define it.
Wow. Sorry, guys. Just a second.
Take your time.
What's the word? You had King Jack?
Yeah.
You told him I got King Jack? You're my best friend, man. Yeah. That's why you tell him I got King Jack. He's my friend now.
Ali thought you had Queen 4.
I thought, yeah.
Queen 4 is a good guess. Very close.
He did say the suit as well.
Yeah, he did.
But he said the
I
suit.
forgot about that.
He said the suit lied that one time, so.
That's why I say I can't beat you. We chopping.
Honestly, it was just sick.
That's why I say that's my highlight of the
This
day.
is so sick, man.
I know.
Stop talking.
Just all your 9s, 10s, and 8s. What can you be there? I have no 8-9 diamonds. You blocked the 8-9 over there.
So upset if I call and I see a 7.
Just fold. Don't call. This one?
He called it a
Blocking
blocker.
bear. Of course, blocking bear. You think I'm value betting? For what? If we switch the seats, I'll just check back. But the thing is that I'm acting first. I have to do the blocking bear. Because if he bet, I have to fold.
All right, guys. Sorry, give me 30 seconds.
No,
You
you
can
can
as long
take
as you
5
want.
minutes. It's okay.
We're living our best life.
Yeah, right. Nobody.
I'm not. I'm not. You are.
No one's calling clock on you. I promise.
Yeah.
We've been together for like 6
Are you
hours.
like shoving a chop? So sick, dude.
Oh, you have ace. That surprised me. Oh
What
my
a shit
God, you
river.
have ace. You have ace and you think that
That's
long?
all the bullshit 7s. Could have kings too at one time.
It's a value bet, I promise you. So I like you, so I'll show you after this hand. It's a value bet. If you believe me, you fold, I show you. If you don't believe me, you call and I show you too.
I think I'm going with it. Good luck, us, mate.
Jeremy, I want a beer too.
Chop it up, boys.
Like he's like here, but yeah.
So Al Shanti
No, I know.
eventually finds the call and can breathe a little
The
easier.
7, why the 7? Fucking
Not a run. Like at the end, I want to.
Took his stand for his tournament life there and will chop it up with Zhang as he realizes just how unlucky he is to not scoop.
It's just so sick, the 7 count.
Well, yeah, because he has
Ron, you're terrible. I thought it was a chop in then.
You like a 7 or you like a diamond?
I actually don't like the 7, I'm not gonna lie.
You like 7 or like a diamond?
You have so much 7s, bro. It's all you play.
Yes.
Bro.
Why you call there then? You calling for the chop?
Oh, and a couple queens for Smith. This is
But with me,
Problems.
not a desirable scenario.
Yeah, exactly.
See how this one unfolds, Ellie. 50 to go for Mr. Ruff.
Does have Ruff covered by
I honestly thought
400,000.
you were like actually shoving for it.
But
I
this
don't
is
think
a
you can go
probably
all
a
in and
late
call
day
it a value.
development.
I said it then, I think maybe it's a little less than that.
Okay, thank you.
I said it.
You're fine.
Yeah. I know. Yes. That's why I say you're a bad player.
Thank you.
You put me on 7, you still call.
I didn't put you on 7. I said you
175.
could have all this 7 bullshit. You always
175 to play.
Just say you have it. There's also diamonds, missed diamonds, missed straight draws. You know, I think
I was hoping to turn the diamond.
South.
then you get me
We
more.
bet to 175,000 so far, much to Ruff's delight.
He has all the 8-5, all the 9-8. That's always been
I have a little more.
It's a porn stash, is what it is.
River 7. We're still chopping, but it's harder.
What do you do if a 7 doesn't come on the river? What do you do if a 7 doesn't come on the river?
What do I do if the 7 doesn't
The
pair
bet
up.
clears the
Show
path
me a
back
deuce
to
of
Ruff, who mulls over
I'll shove you
how
out.
he wants to
It's harder for you.
proceed.
No, but in general, just say it doesn't pair up. What do you do? A real question, man.
Right now, it's a check back because you can't fold.
Exactly. There you go. Good boy.
Good boys.
Finally, at the end of the day, we freaking got him handcuffed. It took like 10 hours.
I think just let us miss the flop. Show me
I'm
the
over this.
deuce 7 on the flop. I guarantee I take the pot.
5 and a quarter.
You say I'm lucky hit 7 on river. You're lucky hit ace on flop.
4-bet inbound now from Ruff to 525,000.
Guarantee. It's a big pot.
And walk us through Dan Smith's situation here, Nick.
It's not
it's
great.
a problem.
There's massive reverse collision
Feels good
effects
after
going on for
blowing
Dan.
up.
He does not want
That means you're winning.
really to get it in here.
With
The
your
flip
poker
side of the
skill,
coin is
you
that
keep
queen is
same
so
amount,
strong as
that makes
Mr.
you
Ruff
win.
messing about.
I appreciate it coming from
So
you.
far from what we've seen, he doesn't strike me
Can I
as
get
the
a hug
type of
after
person
this?
that's gotten involved in some of the shenanigans we've seen out of multiple other seats here, namely Zhang's, of course, but
Dan's
snug
stack.
seems to be the order.
When I saw the table draw today, I'm like, fuck,
I
Ali's
could see
on right,
that.
perfect. And then
Dan's stack is so valuable. I hesitate to, you know, we're in the booth. Every play is just real easy from the booth.
Normally I don't play that way.
By the way, all of this crosstalk and this rambunctious.
He's calling, Ali. Here we are.
distracting.
Yeah, it is, but it's
Smith
that
comes
kind
with
of
the call.
table. He's
Sure.
being all right about it. And 1.1 out there, so let's just see how this one plays out.
And I think also if you ask everyone to quiet down, that does sort of maybe create some range.
I think they're starting to realize now. You know, here we go.
Two
That's
fives,
the
two
trouble
clubs, and
off
an eight,
there.
and you're right about that, Nick. Over pairs for both players. Ruff way out in front. Both clubless.
All in.
Wow. And Ruff kind of goes with the max difficult scenario for Dan, in my opinion. The open rip kind of has that ace-king vibe. This is a little bit brutal for Dan, but...
How much is it?
Let's see what he comes with, Ali. You know, here we are.
If I put you in Dan Smith's seat, though, Nick, I'm very curious to
The thing is, I'm
get
in
your
this
thought
seat,
process.
You know, I don't know, Pri. I'm kind
Sorry,
of
how
wanting
much?
to fold, but it's like,
Thank you.
again,
Well, here we are. We find ourselves
Call.
in this spot.
He does
And
call,
Dan
and-
Smith
and
has
he-
made the call.
he's queen hunting, and he's sick, Ali.
Yeah. Throws his hands up in the air.
Perhaps just flatting Pri was an option, although, of course, 3-bet has to be okay with queens.
Well, he did flat pre.
No, he 3-bet and yeah.
but
I mean,
I meant of the
initially,
four.
yes,
Yeah,
yes,
yeah.
yes. And wow, what a massive spot this is for both, of course.
Ruff the man at risk.
I'm not gonna look, and you tell me if I should.
You can just listen to the
this
noise.
part, I don't want to say anything.
All right, that's fair.
I've been with him like we're joking around the whole day. You
Good luck, guys.
different.
You know, I don't play.
Eight on the turn is of no help to Dan Smith's queens. He now has 2 outs once.
How does he know when to...
Ruff, the man at risk, just needs to fade those queens.
You asking if we feel happy, like raise the hand.
Yeah.
I was like, if you
And he's
make
done
it
it.
back to 5.4 million.
And what a great
already
shot
sold.
that was. Of Stuart
You can
Ruff
still have
feeling
that
the
hand.
gravity
Yeah.
of the moment
3 million.
here on day 4 of the main. A massive 3 million plus heads his way as consummate professional Dan Smith
Nice hand.
Thank you.
is
I guess
decimated.
nice flop.
380 remain here on day 4. 36,000 the current payout, Nick. And what a day it was, my friend.
It was an incredible day. Always is. Day 4 of the main. But it was really a pleasure. Ali, as always, the sweats were epic.
And there'll be
What a
more to
night.
come.
Indeed there will, my friend.
In the meantime, on behalf of my partner in the booth here, Nick Schulman, and our entire staff here in Las Vegas, this is Ali Najad saying thanks for joining us, and so long. We'll see you tomorrow on the night shift. Peace.